Y'all ready? What do you think about this? Well, it's one of those things that needs to be done. I'll let you bring it up here.
I'm gonna clarify this. I mean, not 10.
You know, look at 10? Okay. I'll let you do it.
I can't.
That's what it said. Yeah.
Empower things.
That's the way.
So
I just wonder if it.
they're gonna take, you know, all that stuff, look at theirs.
Yeah.
Not that, well, they can pull
Let's get this started. Let's get this in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Somebody asked.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. And, everybody for the Cornerstone and the ordinances. Okay, all right, we'll get started. Okay, first thing, I'll call roll. Marshall?
Here.
Bijan?
Here.
Lyra?
Here.
Freeman?
Here.
Robson?
Present.
Okay. All right. Next thing on the list is approving the minutes. Everybody read the minutes?
Make a motion, we approve the minutes, Mayor.
I second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes as presented by the clerk. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. I'll just go down the list so I won't forget anything. But first, before I do, I looked for Tim a while ago. I thought he was here, and he was hid behind. He must have been hid behind Sammy over there or something. I don't know what it was. But I'm gonna call on Tim for just a second.
Yeah, I wanted to invite everybody out to the Bevel Center Thursday night, 6 o'clock, having a reception in honor of State Majority House Leader Daniel Ledbetter, recently appointed to that position. We're gonna have a reception. We're gonna have some state officials there. Starts at 6 o'clock. We'll have some refreshments. Wanted to ask some questions too, if anybody knew any more details than that. I don't know for sure which state officials. I think Mac McCutcheon was one of them.
Steve Livingston.
Yeah, Senator Livingston will be there. So everybody come out to that, down here at the Bevel Center. Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Sorry I skipped over you the first time.
Okay.
Okay, the first thing on my list is to empower me to sign the lease agreement with Cornerstone for Bethune Park.
I make a motion to empower the mayor to sign the lease with Cornerstone to play at Bethune Park.
Second.
Motion and a second, empower me to sign the lease agreement with Cornerstone for Bethune Park. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. The next thing I have, somebody have to make a motion on this. Well, I'll just get down. The next thing I have is the redoing the zoning ordinances and letting TARCOG come in and help us with that. I got a committee for that, but we may change some names around. But right now, I just need the okay to sign the contract with TARCOG to start the process of upgrading our zoning ordinances that's quite a few years old. So,
Mayor, can I ask a question on that?
Yeah.
Will that be on this, will that be on new books and stuff where they can actually tell what section's what?
it'll be on the books, and then all those ordinances, and Tim can correct me on this, but I think all of our ordinances is on the internet now. You know, isn't that right, Tim? Where anybody can go to one and look at them. So after we get them upgraded, then they'll all be, as we upgrade them along, they'll be actually put out there, you know, for people to see.
It's gonna benefit everybody.
Yeah, this one.
I make a motion if we get authorized the mayor to go ahead and do that.
All right, we have, Marshall made a motion. All right, who's gonna second?
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, for the ordinances. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. The next thing I have is the window tinting, to go ahead and do the rest of the city hall in the window tinting.
Does anybody make the motion on that? I make a motion to turn in the window on the back of City Hall.
Okay?
Second his motion.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
Got one no. Okay. The next thing I have, and somebody have to make a motion on this, is, we wanna put out, for bid for, doing some LED lighting, and here's the specifications I wanna go by. And so, these specifications can be picked up at City Hall, or we can fax them to them. So, there'll be, the specifications for the lights, and then the installation. So it'll be needs to be two different motions.
How long you advertising?
This will be, let me give a date.
I think you have to give at least 14 days.
Yeah, I was going to do a little bit more than that.
21 days.
I was gonna do to Wednesday, April the 5th at, say, 12 o'clock,
This is for the equipment or the
both of them.
So it's two separate, it can be bid
Yes.
to install?
Yeah, like one company might get the lights, or they could put it together and make it one bid, either one, just so it comes out the same,
Well, that'd be 16 days, is that enough?
Should be, because we've got a list of lights. All they gotta do is pick them up, they don't have to go to each location and pick them up, or to look at them, we got a list of all of it.
Well, I don't know what the law say, 14 days. Or
Well, we're gonna go about 16 or 17 days,
Okay.
so.
Got a motion by Councilman Freeman.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to, put out for bid for the LED lighting for the city. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, now we need 1, 2,
I make that motion too. I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second for the labor for install. Okay. All right, Marshall, you done the two things you had, didn't you? Okay. All right, Mr. Tahari.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with the library board. I'm gonna appoint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the library board. Bill Ayers, his term's gonna be up, October of 2018. I'll put that in motion.
Second.
I have a motion and second, for Bill Ayers, 2018 on the library board. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Next one is Teresa Hill. Same thing, is October 18. I'll put that in motion.
I have a motion and second for Teresa Hill for October 2018 on the library board. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Next is Paul Tomlin, October 18. I'll put that in motion.
I have a motion and a second for Paul Tomlin to be on the library board, October of 2018 term. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
The next two is gonna be October 7th in this year. First one is Ann Poe, P-O-E. I'll put that in motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion for Ann Poe to be on, her term on the library board to end October of 2017. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Next is Joyce Baker.
Come on, Lefty.
Want to slow down?
No, we're good.
We're good.
Who was the last name?
Joyce Baker.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for Joyce Baker, October 2017 on the library board. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.
Pete Long to be on Board of Adjustment. And his term's gonna be up October 2017. I'll put that in motion.
Who seconded it? Brandon.
Anyone?
Okay. Yes. Okay, we have a motion and a second, to put Pete Long on the Board of Adjustments, term October 1st, 2017. All in favor, say aye. All opposed?
I make a motion to put Ronald Ward in the planning commission, and his term's gonna be up October 2018.
Okay, we have a motion
Second.
and a second to put Ronald Ward, his term will be, October of 2018 on the planning commission. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Okay.
Who is on the planning commission board, liaison? Is it Brandon?
Can I ask a question about the board, these terms? So, has this been changed since y'all created this board?
Well, it was never, was organized, but who is who, what that time comes up and all that.
So they just go, they're rolling off now, it's not, cause when I was asking about it, like a couple months ago, it was, I was told that you had to, well, the mayor told me that you had to like, the person had to request to come on.
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean, it either is or it ain't. I
Right.
mean, is that the way it is now?
That's up to
It's totally been
council.
changed.
That's up to council who said it.
Well, we're just setting terms and,
That's it.
and if they roll off, they, they can roll off.
If anybody wants to come out, they request it on writing, and we take them out.
But until they ask, they're on.
They're
That's the
on
way
it,
it's been.
they're on it till
Till
their
their
term comes
turn.
up.
They own it till
And
the
the
term.
So there is terms now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, before it was not really, it was a term, but it was never enforced. The term. Now, Stephen Malone, I put that on the motion to hire Mr. Stephen Malone for the police department.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to hire police officer Stephen Malone. We have a motion and a second for that. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Okay,
And also, I'd like to put this in motion tonight, or not, as far as the light.
I would wait till see how this other lights works
Yes.
out before we do,
Okay.
because
I'll wait on
we're gonna do that. We can get that, we can probably work that into whatever
What's
gets us.
already there?
project.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Okay,
And, make sure I got everything.
you've got to know it.
Yeah, I think I got everything. That's it.
Mr. Byron,
Mayor, first thing the ordinance that Sam discussed with us, ordinance number 03-20-217, concerning our city streets. I put that in the form of motion. This will be upgrading changing our ordinances some to where they'll be a lot more standard, because like, we talked about, we're in the maintenance business, not the building street business. Just maintain them, so I'd like to put that in the form of motion if we adopt this ordinance for our streets.
okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I say,
Okay, this being an ordinance, we're gonna do a roll call vote. And so I'll start here with Mr. Marshall.
Yes.
Bijan.
No, I'm gonna abstain on this because I have been involved and I'm involved with building the roads, for the city, subdivision, so I'm gonna abstain on this.
Okay, good reason. Byron,
I'm for it. I made the motion for it.
okay. Freeman,
I'm for it too.
okay. Derek,
I as well.
okay, get all that? Okay, all right.
Mayor, there will be an exception, to this new ordinance. Streets, it's already, been in grandfathered, it's already been constructed, they will be into that equation. The other thing I have, Mayor, is Sam had recommended, that we put a two-way stop sign up at, on Church Street. I guess you could call it at the corner of Church and Carlisle Road, where both of them have to stop, because, it's very dangerous up there. I was up there the other day, that house that is right out into the road, and you actually have to pull out into the road to see if there's anything coming down Church Street now. We got a mirror up there, but when your eyesight's like mine, it really don't do a whole lot of good, so. I'd like to make a motion that we put, Sam and Ricky to put us a stop sign up there that would make that a lot safer for that area.
So, let's
With
back up just a little bit.
With a
Let's-
two-way sign, a two-way stop sign there and a two-way at VFW at the
Yeah.
church.
Yeah, well, let's make sure we put all that in there, is this, that it needs to be two-way stops, you know, where everybody knows that.
Right.
So, okay, all right, so we have a motion and a second to, install, stop signs, two-way stop signs at, Carlisle and Church Avenue. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Okay.
Good thing, Mayor, we've got to buy a laser transit. It'll help us when we're putting in driveways and tile, that we shoot the elevations on to make sure they're in there properly. It'll also help us on the drainage issues to where you can make water go down through there and be level.
Make sure we're not running
We're not in a
it.
road business.
Well, we have to fix some culverts and
We
everything,
got-
we had one other day.
Where
it was
we
like
got to put culverts
We've
in.
got so many driveways and paths that it has been put in the past 50
Okay.
years,
Yeah.
that is not the really standard of engineering, and water never has gone up, so you have to go down.
Right.
So that's the reason he's buying that transit to
Shoot the
shoot
elevation.
elevation, make sure it's proper elevation before they put the tile in.
And that's a price of $929.99, Mayor.
Okay, is that a motion?
In a second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to buy a transit for $929.99. All in favor, say aye.
Ah.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
The other
Okay.
thing, Mayor, need to add Jamie Jones, we missed him. I don't know what fell through the crack, we missed him, on the Agri Center board, add him to the 2017.
Okay,
I second it.
all right, we have a motion and a second to add, the term to Jamie Jones is, to the Agri Center board of October 1st, 2017. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Okay. All right, Mr. Freeman.
All right, Mayor, after speaking with Amy and our city attorney, I'm gonna make a formal motion that we do away with the biking trail for safety hazards.
Okay, we have a motion to do away with bike and trail. Do I have a second?
I second
Okay. I have a motion and a second to do away with the bike and trail at the sports complex and the Agri Center. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Mr. Rawson.
That's all I got, Mayor.
Okay. I just went on to the next. one.
Yeah, I know.
So is that, real quick, does that go into effect immediately? I mean, like, start tomorrow?
Yes.
And what about
If the guys are not busy after that's passed at the shop tomorrow, they can pull the signs and start doing away with, saying, do away with the junks. Bridges and everything.
it. You might have to flag it out or pull a tape or something to make sure they not go through for.
If the backhoe's available tomorrow, I'll take care of all of it.
Okay,
Thanks,
Mayor?
I'm gonna make a motion, to accept the updated pay scale, that you made a committee on, myself, Councilman Byram, and Councilman Freeman. I'm gonna put this in motion that we accept the new updated pay scale.
okay.
what is it? I mean,
It's mostly
Mostly
changing
it's
some of them
changes.
to, salary.
oh,
It's,
Department heads,
like on,
sanitation,
there's a few that, like, they took on more responsibility, like Jesse is. Or, taking on something like that. Just a few little things like that, but it's mostly, on the back end. And this right here, we're on this, the fire chief up to the police chief. So,
I just asked, you know,
it's mostly that kind of stuff.
I second the motion there.
All right, we have a motion and a second to, accept the pay scale as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
The only changes I want to make on this, on the final, I just take the captain out of here.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So,
Is that for a motion, Bijan?
yeah.
I'll second it right now. We're done away with the captain.
I hope you didn't have one, he's gone.
Because I told you I didn't do it.
We have a motion and a second to remove the captain's spot on the police department. All in favor say aye. All opposed? All right.
And let me give a reason why, for the record. The captain makes $16.64, and assistant chief makes $16.68, 4 cents difference. It doesn't make any sense for assistant chief make, almost less or equal to captain.
I agree, I looked at that a while back.
Right, so if we want to increase assistant chief, that's fine, but right now make a motion for captain.
Gotcha.
You're good, Bijan.
Okay,
He marked it out for you.
Let's go.
Good.
Mr. Lawson.
Yes, sir. Next thing I have, I'll make a motion to buy 2 desktop computers for the fire department, for the amount of $667.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to buy 2 computers for the fire department. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.
Make a motion, we pay the bills.
I'll second it.
What?
On the computers, he was the second.
Right.
Y'all want to talk that down?
Sorry, he made a motion.
Say that.
So I second.
Okay, so got a motion and a second to pay the monthly bills. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn, Tammy.
Thank you.
We have a motion and a second. Byron second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, that won't stay here all night?